Okay, so finding percentiles can be tricky. So so this is from the ThinkDO textbook on page, what page is it? At least on my edition, it's 30 on page 34. And I'm gonna just gonna look at calculate the 90th percentile. That's what your question was. And the rest of it, you've got the answers for A and the answers for C, and you can just work backwards to B if you wanted to finish that. Though, but that doesn't totally answer your question. This using that percentile formula is what you're looking for. So, as you mentioned in the book, that let's see, if we take 0.9, so we're looking for P sub 90. Oh boy, that's not writing very well today. I can blame the tech and the software, not me, right? So 90% is 0.9, and then for the AM section, there are 22 students. So, and then for the PM section is 0.9, and there's 30 students. Let's go do those two calculations and see how they can compare. Now I'm just dealing with the index value, right? I'm not actually, these aren't going to be the actual percentiles. People sometimes get that confused. So let's see, 0.9 times 22 is 19.8, and 0.9 times 30 is a whole number, 27, an integer. So if Dr. Stevens' rules are, and there's a reason he has these rules. Because this is not an integer, we're gonna round up. So the 20th value will be P sub 90 in the AM section. And because this is an integer, that means the actual 9th percentile falls in between the 27th value and the 28th value. So what we're going to do is we're going to add those two values together and divide by 2 to find the mean. And that'll be P sub 90 for the PM section. And then this is a tricky thing. This is a hard thing to see until you've done a few of them. Okay, so we come back to the data. Let's see. So the 20th value for the AM section, wasn't that what we said? Yeah, is 92. So see how that's the number, it's that one. And then P sub 90 for the PM section is the average of the 27th and 28th. So it just so happens that they're exactly the same. So it'll be 98. If they were different, we would add, if it was between 29, 28, and 29, would add 98 and 100 together, divide by 2, that'd be 99, right? So that's how you use that percentile formula. Okay, sometimes it makes more sense to look at, well, in both of these, actually for both of these distributions, if I was looking for the median, say, we know the median is the 50th percentile, so 0.5 times 22 is 11, and for the PM section, 0.5 times 30 is also an integer, 15. So if we needed to find the median here, let me do some erasing here. You can see the table better. So if I was looking for the median for the AM, I would average the 11th and the 12th number to get the median. So 11 would be 71 and 71. Well, that's an average of 71. So 71 would be the median. And for the PM section, I'll average the 15th and the 16th value, because that 15 is a whole number, right? It's an integer. So for the PM section, and here we go. Now we've got two that are different. So that would be so the median would be 78.5, because 78 plus 79 divided by 2 is 78.5. So that would be the median for the PM section. A higher median. And then you can do the same thing for P sub, then you can do the same thing for the quartile, P sub 25 and upper quartile 0.75. Certainly works. You can also, there's a lot of other ways to do it too. You can do the cross out method that back in middle school, I know at Oxford, that's how they teach that. So, but this way works also. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out with that rounding. When can you round up, or when do you have to find the average?